Thanks for covering Aptos where I've been around, okay? And what you've done for all the kids. So when their name's in the paper, you're not out in the streets causing trouble. So I mean that sincerely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a treat. It was fun to watch you guys and get to see you create a dynasty here. You know,
dynasty. We had it going pretty good there for a while.
Yeah, right. You know, four CCS titles and 300 plus wins, 50 years. Excuse me. Now it's on to Arkansas and retirement, or what? What's going on? What's going on next? How you playing?
Yeah, we'll live in Arkansas, and that's where my daughter lives, and our two of our grandchildren. So when we get old, we got somebody to take care of us.
Yeah.
Or older, I should say. You guys don't have to laugh. That kind of hurts.
No. How many fortnights? I'm just kidding. Your old joke. How emotional was it? I mean, you've been, had last games at other schools. Where did this one, what made this one so special?
Finale. Didn't like going out the way we did, but this group of kids, I told them 4 or 5 times this year, coming, you're just amazing. You get knocked down, you just get right back up, and every morning they come in, hi coach, act like nothing ever happened, and they're a class group. So you just couldn't finish the thing. So.
Thoughts on Soquel, and they had, like you said, 2 weeks to prepare for you, but
like everybody else when they did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're a big bunch over there.
They're the best defensive team in the league, in my opinion. Yeah, they're a big physical team, and 44 is to me probably the defensive player of the year. He'd get my vote. So and that fumble down in the goal line, that's been our MO. We get things going, and we score there, and the second half is a different story. But hey, they made the plays and we didn't.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned, obviously, before the season that this is going to be your final year. Has it sunk in yet that that's it, you're not coming back? Or was there a time during the season where you're like, oh, man?
No, the whole season I just was taking time to enjoy all the little moments. I've known this for 3 years because when this COVID, our senior talks, the kids were talking yesterday. Can you believe during COVID we had to wear a mask underneath their helmet and our mouthpiece underneath there? It was so stupid. They're all laughing about that because that's what they had to do. We're running out here and it was so hot and we were sweating, we couldn't breathe, and so they're laughing, but that's maybe why they've been so resilient this year. Okay, because having four teams in the league, and so 6 teams have 2 weeks to prepare for us, it means a big difference. One, your body's not healed, and we had to go boom, 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 and these guys kept putting on a show every week, even though we came up short. So I don't know too many teams that would do that.
Those last 2 weeks were absolutely insane, the way it unfolded.
Right, the last 19 seconds?
Yeah, it's just like, holy cow. I mean, is that going to, I don't want to say not you, but are you going to think about it or erase it? Our
kicker was at his sister's wedding. And I'm not going to say, no, you got to be here.
Yeah.
And then the guy that kicked for us during the week, we practice onside kicks, we practice bloopers down the line, and then deep kicks, and he was supposed to kick the ball down the line or down on the ground, and he just got too excited.
Yeah. Well, they also put in
that was his best kick of the day.
They also put in a returner that hadn't had returns all year that had scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Which one stung more, though?
I know.
Which one?
That was one of the worst defeats I've ever had because it just took it out of the kids.
It was the last play of the damn game, And then the next week,
Well, the next week was. There were some calls that you run into the kicker, and they don't call that, and that's a first down, and game's over. They had no timeouts left.
Yeah,
and it just that wasn't fair. It wasn't fair what happened in that game.
It's been 14, 15 years here.
14.
How many did you think you were going to last, or do? When you first took it?
Forever.
Okay,
and things happen, or whatever happens, I move on and.
Well, this was your retirement job.
Every job was my retirement job.
Okay.
Seriously, Nevada Union, my first head coaching job. I absolutely loved the place.
Yeah.
My wife and I, that's our first love.
Yeah.
You know, but then one year school offered me a job, and I called my wife, and I was in tears, and she goes, don't go. So I didn't, and the next year they called again, and we went because she wanted to become a nurse, and so, just there's been a little different things that happen every time, but here the people of Aptos, the community, the kids, just really good kids. And the thing I'm proud of, all our wins, they're homegrown kids. They're our kids.
Yeah.
They're not recruited, and they're not,
Transfers.
transfers and all that stuff. And that's where I'm really, my whole career. Is, you said 4 section titles. What if we don't have to play the A+ league at 1,350 kids?
Yeah.
But I love their kids the way they fought. I don't mind playing those big schools in preseason, but playoffs let us play schools our size.
Did you have a favorite season or moment? I know they all kind of meld together, but what was your most special?
No.
That kind of put you guys on the map here?
Here?
Yeah.
Keep kicking it.
Was it the first one over St. Ignatius, or like, hey, we're here, we've arrived, and now let's keep it rolling?
Right off the bat, we got going.
You did. You're tearing open the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, that group wanted to leave this out.
Well, the video's up. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Well, I'm almost done.